farming abilities. Arteezy needs a ton of time to come online, and meanwhile, it'll be Abed doing all of the heavy lifting to make things happen around the map. If his game suffers, the entire team will as well.
It'll be a bloodbath, though. This game has the makings of like a really long game. I can just feel it.
Bloodbath yes. Game. I hear that. I would love that. I'm sure our commentary team would love that as well. Let's see who takes the first game. Team Nigma or Evil Geniuses. Let's head over to Odie Pixel and Fogged.
Yes, thank you, Sheev. I've also had the same thought that I'm expecting some longer games, and every time I say that when I'm watching Team Nigma, the game ends in 13 to 29 minutes somehow. They always set the pace. I see a Naga Siren, see a lot of farm that EG might require. Feeling a little worried for them? How do you feel, Owen?
Yeah, I mean, always very excited to see these two teams go head to head. You know, EG and Nigma, you know, a lot of fun is going to be had. But no, I've got to agree. I like the approach that Nigma's coming in with. I mean, this Arteezy on the Naga Siren are going to sort of hit the sort of similar goals from EG as they've had when he's been on his Terrorblade in that attempt to sort of be that big old carry. And it has, of course, worked out for them previously. I just think against Nigma with some of the performances that they've been pulling out, they just might not get the time and space to get Arteezy to that point.
And they do lack, you have to say, they lack team fight. They have good ways to press on lanes. They have good ways to get, like, force the lanes out and force reactions to get these pickoffs, which does look like what their lineup is relying on with Lion, with Hoodwink, with Brood, just constantly forcing waves, and same thing with Ember. So we'll see if it does work out for them. Also, the break mechanic versus the Bristleback, I think that's why they also relegated it towards that off lane, where it's not going to matter as much because it is just a mind control hero where he tends to be that sacrifice. And you can itemize versus it. People, you know, it's dispellable. You get a Lotus Orb, it removes the break. So we'll probably see something like that come out, and let's see how these lanes do kick off.
Absolutely. They're going to start with RTW and Kuroki down on the bottom, have Mind Control and GH starting things up top. And how excited are you to see this? Are you a fan of this, the Magnus in this position? A lot of potential for RTW to carry on this hero?
Yeah, I do think so. We've been seeing, you know, Nothing to Say is probably the one that comes out to me the most when he's playing that carry mag from the mid lane, but it scales very strong, so we'll see how it does work. As he's good versus the Naga Siren, can be good versus the Broodmother also during the game, and I do feel like Nigma, they got the lanes they wanted.
I think so indeed, yeah. We're sort of starting Mind Control top and RTW bottom. EG, of course, it's not going to be to the point where they're switching things up in return. They'll stick with the lanes that have been handed to them.
Miracle gets a double wave at the start. No creeps have been denied either. So he's level 2, Abed's level 1. He's just going to push him out of the wave a little bit here, just getting very aggressive, forcing the wave under the tower to make Abed miss some last hits too. Good play there from Miracle to start. Kuro will get a punish with his boots.
And what should we be expecting from, you know, Puck versus Ember between these two? How does this usually go that you seem to witness?
It's a very skill-dependent matchup. It's some kind of trade wars. We've seen a lot of these Embers going for the max slight build with an Orb of Corrosion early to pressure the Puck, but it's a Miracle Puck, we have to be honest. He's been crushing every single one of these games when he plays it. Even into constant control, constant counter picks, he's had excellent games. He's into the Lion, so it could be a bit problematic, and versus that Root later on, but as we said, it's Miracle. He's had some unbelievable performances on this Puck.
For sure, yeah. We're seeing why Nigma are not afraid to even just throw this hero out for Miracle as the first pick in the draft.
Yeah, and I'm saying that Nigma, they got the lanes that they wanted, putting this Magnus down bottom, but he's struggling a bit. These illusions, we saw Arteezy doing this also on the Terrorblade when he was playing versus a hero like Phoenix. He was playing Terrorblade that game, but same concept. He's just sending 2 illusions on Kuroki, and then the 2, you know, the Lion plus the actual Naga Siren, they just trade hits with the Magnus, and it does seem to be a bit of a problem for ILTW at the start here.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen EG's laning's been fantastic, and one of the core parts of it has just been that it seems that pretty much every game Arteezy finds farm straight from the beginning. You know, there's never really any slowdown for Arteezy. So they can get it, they can. They're able to take down one. I'm going to get crit as well, actually, with the Brambles down. Mind Control's got the damage building up. Crit's going to die as well. Double kill for GH up here. As you know, bottom lane, Nigma might not be able to get as easy a farm as they would hope on the Magnus, but the top lane, getting these sort of kills this early on, that's a terrible start here for EG up top.
And Kuroki is stacking. He's got a double stack Ancient, double stack Hard Camp. There is illusions chasing him now that probably will prevent the next one, but he sniped 2 couriers, Owen. So even though they don't have the most last hits, Magnus is catching back up now. 2 couriers make up for that discrepancy that was there.
Trying to keep RTW away from the wave whilst he has been left on his own. Race nice and beefy. And yeah, the second one as well. So full beef here on RTW, ready to withstand any harassment that flying Arteezy throw out his way.
Look at his base damage too. Without even Empower on him, he's at 85. Arteezy, he's at 60. Does have the illusions to work with, of course, on Arteezy, but quite a big difference. Nice body blocks, bottom.
There's good damage in onto RTW. Again, trying to get the maximum efficiency done here. Kuro fully focused on building these stacks up, both of them. Nice and early here. Not missing a stack at all. So a lot of preparation in the jungle ready for Nigma to clean up. Because RTW won't have any struggle with that with the Empower.
Him or Mind Control can take them easily. While on the side of EG, they don't farm Ancients almost at all with their lineup. It's going to take much more time for Arteezy to want to get over there. Contesting Ancients, they can do. They can collapse over there with the Ember Spirit, but yeah, they can't really steal them.
And I mean, and on this top lane as well, does Crit pretty much have to stay here with Ice? Like, is there a chance for Crit to let Ice be and try and make moves on this hook blink, or he has to play the top lane?
He has to play the top lane. You can't leave Ice alone. It's if you get caught from the double, like a stun into a bramble with a couple blue stacks, Ice will die. They went for Lightstone as well as going having the Orb of Corrosion. Doesn't stack with that minus armor, but I guess they wanted just to go for that medallion early on.
Yeah.
I hate that it doesn't. I hate that it shows the debuff. That's the thing that always triggers me. But
yes, you know, come on, let's have a. I mean, I get the problem is it probably would be. Do you think it would be too OP if it did stack?
Yes, absolutely. Lightstone's 2 value.
Yeah, minus armor in the other game, very effective. They're gonna get the control on Crit here. I'll try and turn the Ice onto Mind Control, but a lot of stacks building up with these Quill Sprays. Ice has got to be careful. And indeed, you can't push on any further onto the two of them. It's always going to be a hard kill for EG to get in the lane this Bristle, as Mind Control will always be able to just kick back. Pretty much more damage still at this stage than Ice is able to lifesteal up.
Yeah, and they push the lane forward. He's able to get the Ring of Health too. The dream for GH getting that double kill at the start. He's got Tranquil Boots, so he's looking to stop the TP mid. Can't quite get it. They were already doing their rotation. This Nigma collapse seems like they're doing it earlier and earlier every game. It was 7 minutes or 8 minutes before. That last, when we were watching Vici, was at 6 minutes this time. Even before those 6-minute runes do come out, they look to make a rotation. Fly, securing bottom rune.
See Mind Control able to head over. This bounty rune sorted, get that bottle refilled. Sure, they've got to be careful playing around this mid lane. Miracle will have set up a Dream Coil. Likewise, they'll have the jumps ready to play with here from Arbet. Top lane, to Crit. Bramble's down. Crit, he's going to try and get out of this. Won't quite be able to get in range with the final Quill Spray, so Crit will live. But meanwhile, down over towards the mid lane, some action coming in from EG in return as they've lost Fly. Can they quite get Miracle? One more hit will do it. They'll burn him down as Arbet's able to run him in with the Flame Guard.
Arcane Rune as well too. Kuro might have to be a little careful. The constant slight spam, very obnoxious.
Big kill for Arbet there.
Oh, and they're gonna fill his bottle too. Keeping mid with Fly. He's not needed bottom. Arteezy probably tells him that too. He's like, I'm fine down here. ILTW is getting pressured up by my illusions, so the supports can make their moves independently now. As mid tower, Catapult's still up. They're gonna keep pressing on. Keep spamming Kuro.
Kuro's nearly dying. Almost like he might get it back to Arbet, but he was trying for it.
Out of remnants now.
Arbet's more than fine. He's going to have the Flame Guard back up again in a few seconds. They can't commit for it. Bottom lane, Crit. He's able to swing over and help Arteezy finally get RTW out of this lane. But we've seen RTW already taking this consistent harassment from Arteezy and his illusions. A little bit of an extra helping hand. Getting this action for Arteezy, and as you've seen, just uninterrupted farm, 47 CS. As much as they've tried to put pressure on the Tuator, it's just not affected him at all. It's another game where Arteezy gets a completely clean start.
And this is the lanes that Nigma chose to set up there. LTW is falling a bit behind the Broodmother already, but he does have those stacks as we do see, so he's probably going to be the ones to take them. Fly. He steps up too far, pulled into the bramble.
Curtis Crown, it's in. Fly. Oh, he turns around with the stun. In fact, he's able to set up for the turnaround here. Zabet jumps in with the remnant. GH, he'll get run down. They could not quite kill Fly. I bet he's even looking for more with this ace rune. He's ready to run down Kuro. He's in up towards the tier 2. See how much he wants to die. This Miracle does have a dream coil. He wants to try and hold him back. I mean, I bet he really wants to finish Kuro. One more Sleight of Fist would do it. The haste rune comes to an end, and that will be enough. He's just trying the tree line with the slight, see if he can catch him, but Kuro's already back out to safety. Top lane, in mind control, getting got on by Arteezy with the spiders. He might just have enough damage here. And he does, straight in, and the final nuke of the spawn spiderlings finishes the job. Arteezy able to take him down alone. Down bottom, Fly set up onto Kuro. Kuro, he'll fall. Kill here for Fly as EG's starting to pick up some action across the map.
Great rotations coming out. Good early aggression, as we've been seeing Nigma mostly do, but EG with that early preparation. They've got the wards down too. Great moves. The securing of the runes right now have been the biggest ones. That Arcane and Haste rune has really enabled Abed to pressure play. Now top's getting pressured, Arteezy's getting free farm. This is good stuff from EG right now.
Now LTW starting to slip a little behind here. Got to get him his farm sorted. Of course, does still have those stacks to fall back upon in the jungle. So a lot of potential gold for, to say, either him or Mind Control. We'll see how they wish to split that between them, Nigma.
Kuro does find that deep ward. Ice starting to do spider things. Finds himself the chip vest. Miracle finds himself a fairy trinket, and he's the one taking those stacks.
Alright, yeah, I'll take the large camp at least. We'll still leave the ancients here for one of the two of course. But that,
we see mid.
That's a
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Crit's just taking his farm, trying to get his 6. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
top lane.
Up again.
And they go for Mind Control. And again, they should have him here. Arteezy, he's trying to hunt him down in the tree. Some good jukes from Mind Control. Arteezy is still going to be able to run him down. They've got the damage. Another blast here for the spawn spiderlings as Arteezy will be able to take down Mind Control yet again. Miracle's coming with the invis. He has got Dream Coil, but no one to really back him up. Arteezy is a little low. I don't think Miracle can quite burst him if he goes for this, though. So Miracle will stay hidden for now. See what they can do with the Willow. He's going to jump in, and here we go. Dream Coil, they've got the follow-up fear, but he actually, Arteezy has to step out to the side. The fear won't connect, and with that in mind, Arteezy, is he going to be able to walk away? He is. The stun comes out. Arteezy also with the song holding GH and Miracle in place to give Arteezy the chance to reset. See Arteezy, he's going to position himself aggressively. The Hex comes out into the control from Crit. Boom! He's able to shoot him down, stun out to GH. EG, they're able to outplay Nigma there on that top lane. Some excellent moves. I mean, and just an unfortunate start to the combo there. We saw some patience here. GH, he comes in, he's in the trees. He does wait that moment to hit the 6, does get it. He goes to make the play, but Arteezy's just a little too speedy. Can't get the angle.
And it's EG bringing the numbers. We've been seeing Nigma usually the ones to bring 4 or 5 heroes to these rotations. EG's bringing more. ILTW just stays bottom, finishes off the tower. So looks like they're recognizing that they're a bit behind, trying to maximize their farm. Mind Control just farming Ancients. Some great moves from EG early on here, which feels like they need to do, since they, as we mentioned, they don't have that big team fight combo like we do see from Team Nigma. So dominating these lanes is exactly what they need to do. As Ice already starts ticking on that tier 2.
He's starting to create quite a comfortable place up here on this top lane. 3
Runes.
kills, and see if they can do anything with this coil. Throw out the blast onto Fly. Fly able to step out of the side. Miracle's getting caught again. Crit just catching them from the side here with the bushwhacks. It's Fly. And will be chased out by Mind Control. Will die to this. No escape for Fly. As he'll try and buy himself a bit of time, but another quill from Mind Control takes him out. We're definitely starting to see these little sort of pokes from the outskirts of the fights from Crit. You know, they're tripping up some of these core heroes. Miracle's got to be careful of the Hoodwink's presence.
Yeah, especially when it's, as we've seen every single game from Miracle on the puck, he doesn't get phase shift. He goes full aggression, getting punished for it. Now Ice is collapsing on mid with the spiders. Another tower. Looks like it's going to drop soon. They're starting to rotate the Magnus over.
Still hard for RTW to really get involved. Not
Dyer's
quite
top
having his
tower
first
is
start. He's
under
done the
attack.
Echo Saber point, at which then if he does get the RP off, he'll be able to deal quite a fair bit of damage at this stage.
Dyer's
Obviously,
top tower
ideally
is
wanting
under
to play the
attack.
farm game until he has the Echo and the Blink. And it's giving this opportunity for EG just to continue to make all these moves. They're hunting down Miracle. Fly.
Oh, are they gonna get him
He can
again
the
here?
X. He may just have this. Oh, he'll try the stun across the neutrals there.
Dyer's
Trying to
top
catch Miracle
tower
by
has
surprise,
fallen.
but Miracle farming at a safe distance will not get caught by that opening.
Crit pre-clicked the bushwhack to where the orb was landing. Miracle does get the read, won't get caught by it. Continuing to just get outmaneuvered on the map. Ice, continue to take the top jungle. Pressure in the tier 2, it's already gone. They've got an outpost being taken to. EG is doing some big moves, making all that space for Arteezy. Fly,
It's easy.
still waiting bottom.
Miracle.
Gotta be careful.
Whoop. He's got the phase shift now, so Arteezy won't get that set up. Kuro just dying to the spiders. Ice, just running him down with the babies.
And the tower too. Doesn't quite finish it.
Dyer's middle tower has been denied.
Good to deny at least, but he had 10-4 2k lead. Arteezy and Ice's farm looking rather impressive here. The Manta style done already for Arteezy 14 minutes in.
Super early. And look at the line drawn just now. Crit draws a line saying this is only the place that Nigma can farm at the moment. He drew it above top all the way down to mid. They're controlling 80% of the map right now, it feels like, or 70% of the map on EG. Smack getting way more. As Miracle's constantly hunted, Fly's just waiting for an opportunity down here. Nigma also waiting for their combo. Yeah. Who's gonna see who? Fly spots GH. Arteezy will back away. And it is so early to have this Manta style done. Ice is denying any farm of the jungle too. He's got a pipe. Tough to bring him down. 1600 HP with this pipe too. Great spot.
I mean, where do Nigma farm? That they've kind of got their triangle and I mean, even this bottom lane, as we're seeing, Miracle's got to be careful when he's pushing it out. They're having to play him farm really cautiously right now, Nigma, as they are losing control of the map.
They're not getting opportunities to use those big ulti combos, any type of plays at all because of the way EG's playing. They're just completely split up. Abed's taking top now. Ice continues to take jungle. Arteezy farming the lane with just the illusions. His heroes just farming jungle. Great distribution. Spiders.
Nice. Yeah, Ice
Looking for
trying to swing across for some action. They just run straight through all of them. We'll lose a few spiders here off the back of that.
Only way they kill him is to commit an ult. They have to either use an RP or a coil to bring down Ice in any of these moves.
In mind control.
Mind control.
He's been caught at the side. They've got the control with the break in. They're able to take him down. Crit lands the hit, and the setup's there. The EG requires it to be able to get the damage done and take out that bristle on the front lines.
And he is just going to be going for the build that we've been seeing pretty much every time on the Bristle. Just Hood, Vanguard into Ags means he's going to be susceptible to break every single one of these times, and low armor. He's just making them move into Roche. They've got the Medallion, they've got this humongous Arteezy, they've got extra minus armor. This should work. I don't see any way for Nigma to contest this. They got an AA blast to perhaps scout it, but getting over there is problematic. Their map is so tiny.
Yeah, this is a quick rush.
Yeah, that.
Very, very quick here with the army of Arteezy. They'll have Aegis on Arbed, and straight away they go for the smoke. They're ready to make a play with this. They know how strong they are right now, EG.
Are scanning.
And they took this outpost top so early because of that tier 2. You're already seeing 2k gold lead, but experience is starting to grow and grow as well because of that. Just continue to distribute the map perfectly. And smoking already, looking to make a move bottom, probably expecting one of these two heroes, either the Puck or one of these supports down here. Fly, he's in position. GH. Ooh. We'll be okay on GH.
We'll put Fly off from being able to stick around for full combo.
He knows there's a ward now too with the way that he moved.
And RTW's now got the money. Oh, there you go.
The worst feeling as support. He does have the blink. Now they can look to make some more aggressive moves. He does.
Yeah.
He really,
He's 0,
really
1, and
does.
0. It's been a slow start for RTW, but this is sort of what you play for and you farm for. You're just AFKing the Echo and the Blink. Now you got to show your power. You got to show Nigma what they've been waiting for here in this game. Let's see what RTW can get done with these crucial 2 opening items.
GH. Let's have the Shadow Realm. It's getting slept up though. They're gonna be able to set up for him afterwards. Easily killed.
No hesitance there to use the song, as Arteezy knows he doesn't really need it to save himself in these sort of games.
And Kuro.
With the lead that EG have, they get the catch onto the Ancient Apparition. Kuro's out alone. EG just sweeping across the map and just taking over so much control. They're going to be able to push in this bottom lane, start taking the tier 1s, at the same time even pushing up on the mid lane towards the tier 2. It's the whole area that Nigma has to play and is just shrinking and shrinking. RTW, he's got to do something big. They have to find some sort of play around their carry Magnus.
Yeah, we see the line drawn again. Crit keeps saying it. I'm pretty sure he's just telling his team, don't cross this line. This is the only place that Nigma is able to play safely at all. We're getting so much more out of the map. Just keep farming it up. We've got great late game carry, and we're playing versus a carry Magnus. So who cares?
And Arteezy, 19 minutes in, Manta Diffuser list done. Desolator on our bed, you know, that coming. If they're able to get in with the slight fist, Des on everybody, sending the illusions. These illusions are going to tear apart the members of Nigma. It's not going to be an easy fight for some of the squishy heroes. I mean, even the tankier heroes.
They're all squishy.
You know, this bristles we're seeing when Crit lands the sharpshooter, which he's been doing every team fight. It's a very hard team fight for Nigma to play into right now.
And oh, the way they've itemized too, it's Puck has 9 armor, Magnus has 10 armor, Bristleback has 8 armor. He's not building armor either. They're going to be really low. The Deso effect plus Orbital Corrosion plus Medallion, they're going to get shredded. Sorry, the Solar Crest, now that it's finished on Crit, they're going to get shredded. Nigma's just got to come back with a big team fight, because right now it's completely looking EG dominant.
Absolutely. And as I say, it really pressure on the Magnus, which is always one of those entertaining positions for a game to be in. You know, when you have your carry on these voids, these Magnuses, you know, where you've got to see a big ultimate. Now that's what we love to see watching the games of Dota 2. See if RTW can make those amazing plays, or if it's just going to end up going downhill. As I say, still 0, 1, and 0. They've not been able to pull any sort of action really together as a team. We'll see if it's coming around the corner here for Nigma.
It's not looked like the Team Nigma that we've been used to seeing in this tournament. They're completely on the back foot, not looking to make any aggressive moves. 4 kills, that's the least kills I think I've seen them at 20 minutes in this tournament by far. Usually have like 15, 20 kills. It's very slow because of the way EG's played.
Gonna try for jumping on a flutter, drop the Dream Coil onto Fly. But he's ready for the turnaround, jumping in with the Remnants. He's in on top of RTW. RTW will skew Arbet in. I think Arbet, he's going to be kind of happy to be here. Arteezy buying time for them to set up and move in onto Nigma with the song. Over to Kuro. Kuro will go down, chase it for more. Arteezy runs down GH up towards the base. Mind Control's attempting to run away, but with the Diffusal, his mana's gone. Arteezy blocking him off, and soon his life will go as well. Ice with the final instance of damage to bring down Mind Control. I mean, that was the first involvement here around this carry Magnus, and nothing really coming together at all for Nigma.
EG's prepared for it. They immediately swing over, bringing the 5 heroes outnumbering just every single one of the times in this game. It's been fantastic movement from EG. And yeah, like you said, he got skewered, and it felt like Abed was very happy with this right on top of everybody.
Yeah. Nice and deep, and surrounded by 3 heroes that he's ready to fight into. Especially with Arteezy being able to buy time, ready for some of the cooldowns to come back up on the Ember Spirit using that song. Off the back of that fight, Arteezy's farm continues. He's already about halfway onto the Skadi. I mean, just the speed that these items are flying out for this Naga Siren, there's nobody able to match that on Nigma's side this game right now. Every core really, you know, who's going to be able to stand up against Arteezy in this, you know, as the minutes pass?
It's quickly feeling like nobody. He's also gotten, we didn't point it out, but he got the Dragon Skill, which feels like the best item you can get on these illusion heroes like Naga, because you just spread out your illusions, they spread that as well, they farm at that incredibly fast pace. Yeah, EG in full control. Orchid finished on Ice Ice Ice, Blink I believe finished on the Lion, so Miracle's game continuing to get harder and harder.
There we go, smoke up for Nigma. These smokes, they've got to hit hard. RTW has to find the catch.
How long on her? They have to catch one of the big heroes, though. They have to find one of the cores. They can't just find a support.
No.
They don't have much information to go by. They put the 2 wards down bottom, but there's no one here. EG's playing top side. Arteezy's cutting waves with illusions, sending 2 down toward bottom to catch this next wave. So map just continues to be so limited for Team Nigma. It's a brutal one. Can't find anybody. 16-5, 9K gold lead. How's our experience? It continues to grow. 11,000.
Arteezy. He's going to look for the song setup. Ready to start action. ILTW stepped into lane. So already EG, they can look to get on top of the Magnus, maybe force ILTW's reaction is able to blink off in time. They're not quite able to time the bushwhack. So ILTW will manage to blink away and will continue to keep the illusions, of course, on him, which is going to be a rather nuisance, especially with Arbet jumping in as well. He's charging straight in on top of the Magnus. ILTW who drop the RP. Ice Blast comes in, they're throwing everything down onto Arbet. Can they kill this effort? They can. They bring Arbet down, but they've lost both mind control and ILTW for it. Kuro is able to TP out in time. See if Miracle could get away as well. Arteezy slowing him with the defusal. Miracle can dodge this. He's straight into the trees, but Crit, he's prepared. Bushwhack at the ready. He's ready for Miracle to jump over to this area. EG, they're heading over. Miracle is against the 4 of them. Can he really hide? Again, Crit is in position. On a phase shift and a blink. Miracle trying to run, but Fly's got the catch upon him. Jumps in, Hex in place. Miracle will also fall as Nigma, they get Arbet, but it costs them all 3 of their cores.
How do you hide? There's illusions running at you. There's spiderlings surrounding you too. Your song, you can't get the dream setup at all. Bristleback, mind control, he just gets isolated in the front of the fight while they just kill the back lines. Doesn't look like you're tanky Bristleback at all.
I mean, and we're seeing, you know, one of the issues of playing like the Magnus carry or a carry that revolves around this sort of big ultimate. It's the same sort of problem that the Void struggles with against the Naga Siren is, you know, you don't catch Arteezy, he's going to sing, and suddenly that whole stun duration, if you're not getting on the Naga Siren, getting it on anyone else, Arteezy's going to be able to waste that entire time of that ultimate, and then suddenly as the RP comes to an end and the song finishes, it's EG collapsing on you instead.
Oh, he's got Scotty already. Level 19. Even just splitting the illusions up. He sends 1 illusion on ILTW, canceling his blink, while the rest of them just go on mind control. And he's just gone. Really nice micro from Arteezy.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen this from every minute of the gameplay from Arteezy, straight from the laning as we saw, just able to push back the duo of Nigma and secure himself free farm from minute 1 this game.
Jeez, GH nearly getting 1 shot from Abed.
Dice are scanning.
Don't see a good... Yeah, I don't see a good, like, recovery method coming out for Nigma. I don't see an item that's just going to be like, wow, they're back. It's just EG's getting way too much. It's 12,000 lead at 26 minutes. And bottom.
They've got the catch. And again, can he get out of this? He's out to the side, and they're not going to catch his sight of which way he went this time round, so Miracle will actually manage to make it away from both Crit and Fly.
Whole map though, they're almost killing ILTW top, while they're also pressuring mid, while they're also catching Miracle bottom. It's EG just running away with this game. Full control.
I think getting to the point where it's going to have to be some sort of tier 4 tower skewer action here from ILTW. That ideally needs the level 20 for that extra range, and of course they're still rather far away.
EG's not giving them opportunities to get their big setups, like a multi-hero coil into a multi-hero fear or a multi-hero RP. They're all just split up perfectly.
On to the side, going to try and start some action, but of course Arteezy, with the song, he's able to allow EG to maybe assess the situation and take the fight in their own accord. They get the lockdown onto GH with a Hex. Dreamcore's going to be dropping again. It's only onto Fly. Fly's able to turn with the stun and the finger. Miracle. And get himself out of this one. Blink down to the low ground. Quick waiting ripped away, but they're chasing on with the remnants. He's back up to the high ground. Oh, the shot from Crit. A beautiful snipe there from the Hoodwink as Crit lands the hit. Miracle's down.
Dire's structures are fortified.
They're pressuring 2 different tier 3s at the same time. 2 illusions on the mid, one illusion killing couriers inside the base. Nice 2 of them, while mind control also getting taken out, and the tower.
Top tower is falling. Dire's middle.
And how do you push this Naga Siren off your barracks?
You cannot at this point now. dying to the illusions.
I mean, mind control, he's not having fun. He's not having
he's
fun
not.
there.
He is not having fun.
It's not a fun time.
Dire's top barracks.
This top barracks slowly but surely taken out here by EG. They've got many things that they can look towards. Roshan's up if they fancy, if they want to back off. Of course, more than welcome to stay and continue to push into these barracks as well. They're up 23-6, 18k lead. AC done on I-side, BKB on our bed. These huge items just continue to fly out. So done quickly here for EG.
Feels like one last hurrah for Team Nigma. Don't know what they can do. They have to land multi-hero ultimates, but they just can't. EG's continuing to just not give them the opportunities. The scouting, it's really been such good scouting. These mirror images, this Manta illusions from Arteezy have been absolutely perfect. As Roche, 3,300 HP Naga. Now you have to come twice. Good luck with that.
Let's see what they've got. Smoke up Nigma.
Radiant's
Can they find some sort of insane level RP?
Can they even kill the heroes if they do now at this point with them being so strong?
Arteezy, he's in. He's ready to start the action. He's in onto RTW. We'll get the fear off onto Arteezy. RTW screwing over towards Arbed. He's trying to look at it. Arbed's able to dodge the RP. He dodges the RP with the sleight of fist. 2 dead on Nigma. It's going to be EG cleaning up again. As 4 dead, they'll tap out. It is over. It really is. GG is called. And my goodness, what a start to this series here. I think we all kind of expected a little bit more from Nigma in this game 1.